Hey guys, it's Leanne from Leanne's Weight Loss Journey. Today is April 22nd, 2014, and today marks a very special time, special date, I should say, in my life. It was 4 years ago today that I joined Weight Watchers. And I remember it just like it was yesterday. It seems like it's so far, like so long ago, but yet it do just feel like it was just yesterday. And in the last, like I shared with you guys in my last video, maybe it was the video before, that this year I really struggled a bit with some things, but I can say proudly that in the last 3 years I've maintained a loss of 115 pounds. I lost over 140 pounds since the beginning, but I have struggled to maintain that loss at the moment. So I'm about 20 pounds over that, so give or take, which I'm working on right now to get back down there. The thing is people can tell you all the time that maintenance is hard, and I really do honestly feel you have to experience it to understand what they mean by hard. Everybody struggles in different ways, so it's kind of, it's your own journey, so you're going to have to figure out what's going to be right for you and what's going to work for you. But, I really learned a lot about myself in the last 4 years, and I've really learned a lot this past year, I find. The thing is I knew exactly what I had to do to lose weight, and I did it. Like, I was, dedicated. I was consistent. I followed the plan. I didn't have these, what you so-called twilight zones, where you would have a day that, you ate whatever you wanted, and then the next day you got back on track. For me, that doesn't work. So, everything I ate, I tracked. I counted my points. Everything was... It really, really was textbook. It's my personality, and it's just the way that I am. I did write down a few things, a little list, a few things that I say to myself, or I repeat to myself now, and I can just share a few of these with you. One of them is, food addictions don't go away even though you lose the weight. You often hear this saying, you've got this. I don't have anything. To me, I really am consistently a work of progress. It's a constant battle. It's continuous. It's something that I'm going to have to work on for the rest of my life. I have a food addiction. I love to eat. I love everything about food. I love to cook. That didn't go away when I got down to my goal weight. If anything, it's heightened it. So, learning how to eat in moderation, use the right portion control, and, using your tools that you've learned along the way will help you as well. But the thing is they don't go away. They're still there, and they do haunt me sometimes, and I have to work on it. And maybe it got the better of me this past year. Maybe that's why I'm 20 pounds heavier now. I don't know. It's constantly, like I said, a work in progress. So, another thing for me, maintaining my weight is harder than losing it. It does not happen overnight. Consistency is very important for weekly results or monthly results. Staying consistent. Just because you've had 3 good days in a week, you may not see that reflect on the scale until the following week. So if you didn't see the result you wanted to see this week, and you said, "Oh, screw this, I'm just going to go eat my face off," then you're definitely not going to see it the next week. But if you stay consistent and stayed on plan and stay focused, the chances are you will see it. So I've had to tell myself that too over the period of the time. dropping the diet mentality. And when I joined Weight Watchers, I said, I'm not going on a diet. This is not, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but coming from someone who was not a dieter, I seriously might have tried to lose weight once or twice, but it was not high on my list. So I don't like that word, and I still don't like that word. So, it's not a diet to me. It's learning how to live my life and be able to have that balance so that I can keep at a healthy weight and still enjoy my food, still enjoy the socialness of it, and that kind of stuff. And the thing is being someone who loves to cook and loves to eat, I was scared that food was going to be boring when you're changing your eating habits. But I've proved that my food is not boring. I look for different recipes. I change it up. I lighten it up. And I really enjoy that part of it. And it gets me excited. And meal planning, those kinds of things to bring, new light into it. Like, it really matters to me. Those things are important to be successful. So, saying no is not the end of the world. I've had several conversations over the last month about just going back and thinking about what I did differently the first couple of years that I tried to lose weight. And one of those things was I said no a lot more than what I do now. And there was times that I'd made meals for different members of my family, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to have that. I'm going to make something different for myself. That was totally my choice. I could have had a very small portion of that food, but I like volume. I like to eat a lot of food. So I just made that choice myself to have a different meal altogether. Those little things I really think helped get me, to my goal weight. And now I don't say, to be honest, I do not say no as much as what I used to. So I'm going to start saying no more again. And I was not unhappy when I was losing weight. I was one of the happiest people you would ever meet. I'm probably more unhappy now than I was then. So, I'm still very happy, but, just generally speaking. So saying no is okay, and people around you will give up, and they'll get over the fact that you say no to something, and it's your decision. It's not theirs, so they'll get over it. And I'll just say one last thing about this is there is no finish line. Took me a while to learn that one as well. It never ends. It's never going to end for me. I don't know, maybe somebody has an ending, but my book is going to be... there is no ending in my book. It'll be a prequel, a sequel, and everything else. I learn new things every day, and, I try to apply different things. And to be honest, things do get boring sometimes, and you get tired of tracking, and you get tired of not just being able to eat whatever the hell you want. So, you have to be patient and stick with it. And even when it's hard and you have a bad day, it's okay. We all have them, and nobody is perfect, and you can't be perfect all the time, because that's really, it's unrealistic. So, but I also just want to say one last thing. About my 20-pound weight gain. I've had a hard time accepting that. And I seen something on ET, and they were talking about women who have lost a significant amount of weight, and then they've gained some of it back. And the feelings that they had were embarrassment and shame and things like that, and it really struck me funny, and is exactly how I felt. And it's sad that we let ourselves feel that, when in hindsight that 20 pounds, I've done so much more than that 20 pounds. I've lost over 100 pounds. How can I let that 20 pounds take away from what I've accomplished? So that is growth that I'm trying to work on, and I'm doing pretty good with it. I'm eating good, and I'm eating very clean, and the weight, it'll come off again. It will. It was a hard winter. We've had a hard winter here, so the exercising was off, and we're just finally starting to get some nice weather now. So hopefully I'll get out and do running again. So that's it for my vlog today. I never answered any questions. I just kind of wanted to reminisce a little bit about my weight loss journey and know that you guys can do it. No matter where you are, what stage, what weight you are, you can lose weight. You can, just by believing in yourself, giving yourself, that credit, that to know that you're worth it. It's going to be hard. You're going to cry. You're going to sweat. You're going to smile. But I promise you from the bottom of my heart that it's worth it. And it really doesn't matter how long it takes you, because like I said, there is no finish line. So sometimes you're going to have to say, who cares what the scale says? I feel really good. My eating habits have totally changed. And, you will get there. Just time and patience and consistency. So with all that being said, I'm going to go enjoy the evening with my boy, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.